Good evening, John.
Good evening, teacher.
Okay, how are you today?
Fine, teacher. And you?
Very well. Eh, I don't remember. Where are you, John? Where do you live?
Eh, I live in Montenegro. I'm working in Montenegro, Kidio. I am from
Okay,
Nariño.
you are the musician teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you're the musician. You're the teacher. You're the teacher in Montenegro, Quindío, and you spend some of your vacations in Cali and Nariño,
Exactly. In San
right?
Pablo, Nariño, and
Okay,
in Cali.
okay. When did you start working after vacations?
Eh, I start working in two 2 weeks ago. I don't remember
In,
the date.
okay, you
In
don't remember the date. You don't say in 2 weeks ago. No, you say 2 weeks ago. Okay, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. So you have been working for 2 weeks after vacations. You have
Yes,
been working
yes,
for 2 weeks.
yes, teacher.
Okay. Uh, in Montenegro, Montenegro is a small town, right?
Yes, yes. In
But it's
Montenegro
very, yes, tell me.
is very beautiful. The paisaje. How do you say paisaje?
Landscape, landscape.
Landscape, and is a department, a little department. And there are many beautiful places. For example, el Parque del Café and el Valle del Cocora, eh, Finlandia. There are many places, beautiful places. I, I am I
Yes.
am I am now in this department.
Okay, and it's a very touristic place, no? The Negra,
Yes,
all around
yes,
there,
very touristic.
very touristic. Okay. Uh, do you have lessons tomorrow? Do you have to work tomorrow?
Lesson tomorrow?
Lesson, classes. You have to work tomorrow?
Ah, yes.
What time do you
Tomorrow
start?
I have classes to since 6:50 to 12 and 15 minutes and half to until half day, mediodía, half day,
Half day. No, midday.
midday. Yes.
Midday. Okay, wait a minute that I'm going to explain something. I'm going to share my screen in order for you to look at my screen. Okay. For example, you don't say half day, you say midday. Okay, midday.
Okay.
At midday. When you are going to take the lunch, it's midday. Okay, and you can say, for example, classes, or you can say lessons. Okay.
Lessons. Okay.
For example,
I
this is an English lesson. This is an English lesson. Okay.
yes.
But you
I
can
told.
say two English classes, but it's more common to say lessons. English lesson. For example, if you're going to teach music in 7th grade, you say, I'm going to teach my lesson. Okay, voy a
Yes.
enseñar mis clases, o voy a dar mis clases. Okay,
Okay.
and you say that you are going to start at 6:50,
50.
50, like this,
50.
to midday.
To midday. Ah, okay.
Okay. From, you say from.
From 6:60 to midday. Okay.
Okay. From 6:50 to midday. It means in Spanish like desde hasta, no?
Hasta. Uh-huh.
From to, desde hasta, from to. And it's very common to say, for example, when you're going to travel, you say, I'm going to travel from Bogota to Cartagena, for
Yes.
instance. I'm going to travel from Bogota to Cartagena. Okay.
Okay. And since not it is bad since 16?
Okay, this one. No, since is different. Since is when we are going to talk about time. So since I was 10 years.
Ah, okay.
Since I was a child. Okay, like this. Since I was 10 years. Desde que yo tenía 10 años. Since I was
Yes.
a child. Desde que yo era un niño.
Ah, okay, teacher. Thank you.
It's different. It's different. Okay, good evening, Valentina. How are you doing today?
Hi, teacher. Fine, thank you.
Okay. How was your school today, Valentina?
No, teacher, I'm not studying. I'm working.
Okay, you are working. I don't remember that I have two Valentinas.
Yes.
One is a student and the other one is a worker. Okay, how was your work today, Valentina?
I work in an office. I am an engineering environmental. So the work is about I don't know, licenses. Environment.
License. Environmental license. Okay, but do you have to travel? Or you are in the office all the time?
And no, at this moment I don't
You don't
travel.
have to travel? Okay. What is the name of the company where you work for?
The company is Ecoecológicos.
Ecoecológicos. This is a Colombian company?
Yes, in Bogota.
Oh, in Bogota. Okay, is it big or a small company?
It's small.
How many employees does it have?
15.
15 employees. Okay. Okay, guys, so we are going to start. Let me see. Okay, I have prepared today, something which is related, is very, very complex. It's complex, but it's related to grammar, Today we're going to study grammar. It's not so funny, it's not so easy, but we have to do it. And I'm going to explain something which is called past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. This is a grammar tense in English, past perfect, that we use all the time. But we are not conscious about the use of these tense. So I am going to explain to you, and I'm going to use Spanish, because I need you to understand the meaning of the sentences, okay? I need you to understand the meaning of the sentences when we use past perfect. I know that we as teachers are saying all the time, you have to think in English, but here you can find a contradiction. But I'm going to tell you, or I'm telling you, that in this case, in this specific case, you have to think in Spanish. You have to try to understand the meaning of the sentence, the translation of the sentences in Spanish, in order to understand in order to use appropriately this tense, okay? So, past perfect tense. The past perfect tense is when you use the verb had. The auxiliary verb is like an auxiliary verb had. In this case, like, no? It's not an auxiliary, but it's like an auxiliary verb. Have is the verb tener or haber, no? The most common meaning of have, tener. But in this case, when we are going to use past perfect, we are going to use this verb have like haber, con el significado de haber, vamos a utilizar. And had is the past, no? Have, present, had, past. So here we're going to use past, had, and a verb in past participle. A verb in past participle, okay? And what's that? What's the past participle? There you are. We have to look at this list of verbs, no? This is very common. When you are starting to learn English, you have to study this list of verbs, no? Especially when we are studying simple past or past simple. We can say simple past or past simple. Both of them are correct. When we studied past simple, we learned that the verb has a present form or has an indicative, no? Arise, be, bid, become, begin, bend, bite. And the verbs has a past simple form, no? This verb, but in past. And when we have to change the verb from present to past, from present into past, we find that in English there are two kinds of verbs. The regular verbs and what is the name of the other? Regular and what? And
Irregular verb.
Irregular.
Okay. Regular and irregular verbs. The regular verbs are very easy, no? For example, work, present, worked, past. Study, present, studied, past. Talk, present, talked, past. So, for regular verbs, we add ed in order to change from present into past. We add ed in order for change from present into past. We add ed in order to change from present to past. But the problem are the irregular verbs because we don't know how they change. They can change completely. For example, go, went. Yes, go, went. It's completely different. Or read and read is the same. Is the same. We change the pronunciation, no? Remember, we change the pronunciation. Here we say read, here we say read. But when we spell the word is the same, R-E-A-D, okay? And there is another one, for example, get. Get is present, got is past. So irregular verbs can change completely, can stay the same, or can change a little, only a little. In this case, a letter, no more, okay? Then when we have to study this list, we have to learn by heart these verbs. We have to learn by heart. When I say learn by heart, es aprender de memoria, ¿no? Nosotros tenemos que aprendernos de memoria esa lista. ¿Nos guste o no nos guste? ¿Cómo no la aprendemos? Eso sí depende de cada uno. Se la aprende repitiendo, haciendo planes. I don't know how you are going to learn those verbs, but you have to learn. Tenemos que aprendernos esa lista. Es básico, es fundamental aprendernos nosotros esa lista, saber cuándo un verbo está en presente, en pasado y en pasado participo. Okay? It's very, very important to learn the verbs in present, past, and past participle. And here, y en este tiempo, vamos a utilizar past participle. This column, the third column. And this column in Spanish es la terminación ado, ido, ¿no? For example, come es el verbo venir. In past participle, venido, ¿no? Bend es el verbo doblar. In past participle, doblado. ¿Okay? Beat, golpear. Beaten, golpeado. Cut, que en todos los tiempos queda igual. Cut, cut, cut. Cortar, cortado. Okay? So we are going to use this third column. Then, let's go to the PowerPoint presentation, this one. Then we have some examples here. Please, John, could you read the first two examples, please? This one and this one. Read the sentences, the examples, please.
Richard had gone out when his wife arrived in the office.
And number two?
Christine had never been to an opera before last night.
Okay, and Valentina, these two sentences, please.
I got stuck in traffic because there had been an accident. I had been to London twice by the time I got a job in New York.
Okay, so here we have the examples. We are paying attention to the examples. Here we find when we use past perfect. And it says to describe an action finished before another action, before another past action. Describe an action that happened before a specific time in the past. To describe cause and effect. To emphasize the result of an activity in the past. This is the theory. This is the theory when you have to use the past perfect tense, but it's not so easy. It's not a piece of cake. It's not a piece of cake in order to understand this situation. ¿No? Es difícil entender estas situaciones, ¿no? Por ejemplo, la primera dice para describir una acción finalizada antes de que otra acción ya pasó. La segunda descripción dice, describir una acción que sucedió antes de un tiempo específico en el pasado. Entonces, aquí es donde yo les digo a ustedes, estas son la teoría de lo que nos dice cuando utilizamos este tiempo, ¿no? Past perfect. Pero acá sí, ahí sí yo les soy muy realista. Es más fácil nosotros tratar de entender el significado de la oración, cómo lo decimos o cómo lo utilizamos en español, ¿no? Y eso pasa muchas veces en el idioma, ¿no? Nosotros cuando sabemos ya un idioma, sea el lenguaje nativo, y estamos aprendiendo otro, nosotros tratamos de comparar, ¿no? En español decimos así, en inglés se dice así. Y ustedes después cuando aprendan otro idioma va a ser lo mismo. En español se dice así, en español así, en inglés así y en francés así. Entonces van haciendo las comparaciones. Entonces acá donde yo les digo, en esta sí hay una contradicción de mi parte porque uno siempre les dice piensen en inglés. Pero acá sí tenemos que pensar y tratar de entender primero cómo utilizamos, cómo usamos, cómo se dice eso en español, ¿ok? Para saber cuándo utilizarlo. Example, it says Richard had gone out when his wife arrived in the office. Esa traducción sería como Richard había salido, had gone out, ¿no? Had, entonces lo traducimos como había. Es el verbo haber, el tiempo pasado. Had, había. Richard had gone out, that's the verb. Tenemos el verbo en pasado participio. Entonces, go out, salir. Gone out, salido. Richard had gone out. Richard había salido. Cuando su esposa llegó a la oficina. Okay. Number 2, Christine had never been to. Christine had, es Christine had. Y el verbo en pasado participio, been. Acá encontramos una palabrita más, el never, ¿no? Todos, I know, you know the meaning of never, ¿no? Nunca. Y ese, cuando nosotros utilizamos uno de esas partículas, de esas palabras, never, usually, rarely, seldom, que son los verbos de frecuencia, que nos indican la frecuencia con que se realiza algo. Se Christine had never been. Cristina nunca había estado. Been es el verbo to be in past participle. So, Christine had never been. Cristina nunca había estado. ¿Dónde? En una ópera antes de anoche. Before last night. ¿Ok? ¿Sí ven? Eso. Y acá, here I have to explain something. When I say I have been. When I say I have been means yo he estado. ¿Ok? Yo he estado. Y acá ocurre algo. Cuando nosotros pensamos en español, contradiction again. Entonces, cuando pensamos en español, nosotros decimos yo he estado en tal parte. Y nosotros tenemos la tendencia de pensar que estado en se traduciría in, ¿no? I have been in, yo he estado en. But here is not the right thing. In English, when we say that I have been, we always use to. For example, I have been to an opera. I have been, okay, sorry, past, had. I had been to Spain. I had been to Cali. Okay? I had been to. Yo había estado en una ópera. I had been to Spain. Yo había estado en España. I had been to Cali. Yo había estado en Cali. Okay? Look at the examples. Let's continue. Here, I got stuck in the traffic because there had been an accident. Here, we are using had and been. Had and been, the past participle of verb to be. When I say I got stuck, what does it mean, Valentina? What do you understand for this sentence? I got stuck for this part of the sentence. I got stuck. What do you suppose?
Quedarse atrapado.
Okay, that's right. That's right. I got stuck. Es estar atrapado. ¿Cierto? Where is he or she got stuck? In traffic. In traffic, you know? He got stuck in traffic. Why? What's the reason? Because he got stuck. Because there had been an accident. Entonces, ¿por qué? Ha habido un accidente. Look at this. Sorry, había habido un accidente. Yo me quedé atrapado en el tráfico porque había habido un accidente. It's not easy. Remember, it's not easy. I had been to London. This is an example of this one, no? I had been to London, mire. You don't say I had been in London. No. You say I had been to London. Yo había estado en Londres. How many times? Twice. Twice means 2 times. By the time I got a job in New York, I had been to London twice. Yo había estado en Londres 2 veces. Yes. So, we are going to do some sentences, some examples. For instance, I had the verb swim. Swim is an irregular verb. Swim is in on the list, and you say swam in past and swum in past participle. So we're going to use swum. And a sentence with this verb, I had swum in the pool yesterday. I had swum in the pool yesterday. Okay? It's not the same like I swam in the pool yesterday. We have to understand that there is a little difference between these two sentences. It's not a big difference, it's a bit difference. Here, I swam in the pool yesterday. Pasado, yo nadé en la piscina ayer. Here, I had swum in the pool yesterday. Yo había nadado en la piscina ayer. Okay? Look at the difference in these sentences between past tense and past perfect tense. Okay? That's why you have to think in Spanish. In this specific topic, you have to think in Spanish and you have to try to identify the meaning, the idea, the objective of the sentence. Okay? Entonces tienen que tratar de mirar porque siempre se confunde mucho el uso del pasado simple y del pasado perfecto. Yo nadé, yo había nadado. En esencia la diferencia no es muy grande, ¿no? Pero pues nosotros cuando estamos hablando en español pasa lo mismo, ¿no? Nosotros algunas veces decimos yo había jugado, yo había trabajado, y en otra ocasión dice yo trabajé. Pues ahí tenemos que entender cuál es la diferencia entre yo había trabajado y yo trabajé. ¿Okay? So that's the difference, and that's what we are going to do now. We are going to try to make sentences. The exercise you are going to do is I'm going to give you some verbs like this: go, understand, cook, read, buy. I'm going to give you 5 verbs. These verbs are in present. So you have to change this verb from present to past participle, no? Taking into account if they are regular or irregular. And then you are going to make a sentence using past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. Is it clear, guys?
Yes.
Did you understand? Okay. So I'm going to give you these verbs here, and I'm going to give you a couple of minutes in order for you to make the sentence. I'm going to close my microphone and to close my webcam, and you are going to write the sentences in the chat. Okay, you are going to send me the sentence in the chat. 5 sentences, 1 sentence with each one of these verbs. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, you have already sent some examples, some sentences. For
Yes,
instance,
teacher.
Valentina said, when I arrived at the work, Laura had gone home. Okay, the sentences Valentina has sent, she's mixing simple past and past perfect. It's right, it's okay, it's very good. You can mix both tenses and it's okay. Because if you can use both of them in the same sentences, you are identifying the difference between them. When I arrived at work, Laura had gone home. Okay. Valentina, you don't say at the work. No? When I arrived at work. Okay. No, no.
Okay.
Laura had gone home. Good. Sarah had understood the lesson after the teacher explained it to her several times. Perfect. When the family arrived past, my mom had already cooked the dinner. That already is very useful with past perfect. Es already, sorry, already es muy utilizado en el pasado perfecto, ¿no? Had already cooked, for example. So already means ya. Es mi mamá, ya había cocinado la
Yes.
cena, ya había preparado la cena. So that already is very, very useful when you are writing sentences in past perfect. John wrote, I had gone to your house the last night. Good is good, but you don't have to say the last night, only last night, okay? I had gone to your house last night. John wrote, I had understood the exercise when you explained it to me. Perfect. You are using past perfect, had understood, and you are using past simple. Explain it. I had read those books when you gave to me. Those sentences are right. Very good. Valentina, I had read this book twice. I had read this book twice. It means that you have read that book 2 times, not 2 times. Very
Yes.
good. Very good. Okay, now we're going to, I think you are understanding. Is it clear for you? And we are going to make a sentence, an exercise, sorry, we are going to make an exercise trying to identify, no, this one, no, the second one, because in this one, it's very easy because you only have to complete, no? For example, here, you complete had and the verb in past participle. In this case, start is a regular verb, so the past participle is started. It's very easy. Example here, had and the verb in past participle. In this case, live is a regular verb, so lived. Very easy. But we are not going to do this exercise. We're going to do another one where you are going to use both tenses, past simple and past perfect, okay? This one. So you have 2 options. You can complete the sentence with past simple. For example, here, come, the past simple, the simple past is came. Or the past perfect, had, and the verb, come. Okay? Look at the sentence. And Valentina, complete the first one. Read and complete the first one.
We had already eaten when John had come home.
Like this, had come home.
Yes.
Are you sure? Look at the sentence again. We had already eaten when John had come home. Yes? Here we are using past perfect, no? Had already eaten. When
Yes.
John had come home. Okay, Spanish.
Had
No.
came.
Okay. Okay, this one is came. Look at this. We had already eaten. Nosotros ya habíamos comido. Cuando John vino a casa. No, no decimos cuando John había venido a casa. No, cuando John vino o llegó a casa. We had already eaten when John came home. Nosotros ya habíamos comido cuando John vino a casa o llegó a casa. Okay.
Okay.
Here we are going to mix both of them, past and past perfect. Okay. But we have to be very careful when we use each one of them. John, number 2.
Last year, Juan had passed all his exams.
Like this. Yes?
Yes,
Are you sure?
yes.
Okay, here it says last year. When? Last year. For instance, if we are talking about today, we say this sentence today. Last year is 2024, no? 2024. Last year, Juan had passed all his exams. Do you agree with John, Valentina?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, last year, Juan had passed all his exams. Here, look at this. We're going to check. And we're going to check here. And what happened? That's not the correct one. The correct one here is past. El año pasado. Juan pasó, aprobó todos sus exámenes. Okay. Sometimes both options, past simple or past perfect, could be right, but one of them is more correct. One of them is more correct. Aquí pasa como con las pruebas saber o lo que nosotros denominamos también el ICFES, ¿no? En el ICFES, de las 4 opciones hay 2 que son viables, que son posibles respuestas, pero una es más correcta que la otra. Entonces acá podríamos decir que las 2 están bien, que las 2 se podrían, porque podríamos decir, el año pasado Juan había pasado todos sus exámenes, o el año pasado Juan había aprobado todos sus exámenes. Pero aquí la más correcta es past, y es por esto. Cuando es un periodo o es un... I forgot the name, the exact name in English. Es una fecha establecida, algo que ya sucedió, que pasó, que finalizó. Una acción que ya finalizó, entonces se utiliza el pasado simple. Pasado simple. Number 3, Valentina.
When I got to the airport, I discovered I had forgotten my passport.
Okay, here we have 3 verbs. Got, discovered, and I had forgotten. Okay? We have simple past, and past perfect. No? When I got to the airport, I discovered I had forgotten my passport. ¿No? Cuando yo llegué al aeropuerto, yo descubrí que había olvidado mi pasaporte. That's okay. But this check and check. That's correct. Okay. Number 4, John.
I went to the library. Then I went to the library. Then I how about some milk and went home.
Like this, John, I had bought. That's what you said.
Yes.
Yes, okay, I went to the library, then I had bought some milk and went home. Look at this, in this sentence we have went, we had bought, and we have went home. Simple past, and you said past perfect. Let's try to understand the sentence in Spanish. Yo fui a la biblioteca. Entonces yo había comprado algo de leche y yo fui a casa. Is it right? Is it correct, John?
No. Both.
Okay, here all the sentence, the whole sentence, the complete sentence is in past simple. I went to the library, I bought some milk, and I went home, ¿no? Fui a la biblioteca.
Yes.
Después, entonces, compré algo de leche y fui a la casa. O regresé a la casa. Okay? Todo en past simple. Let's check it out. Okay, that's right. Valentina, this one, number 5.
I opened my handbag to find that I had forgotten my credit card.
Okay, you said that I had forgotten my credit card. That's right, Valentina?
Yes.
Okay, here I open it, no? In past. I opened my handbag, the bag. There are different kinds of bags, no? For example, the rack bag, the handbag. The fat bag is the one where that you use on your shoulders, on your back. But this handbag is that you use or you carry on your hands, no? That's why it's a handbag. I opened my handbag to find that I had forgotten my credit card. Entonces, yo abrí mi bolso de mano para buscar this one handbag. Es el bolso de mano. Spanish, bolso de mano. Decía que había diferentes clases de bag, ¿no? Bag puede ser bolsa. Pero si decimos rack bag, es el maletín que colgamos en la espalda, en los hombros. Y este es el handbag, es el bolso de mano. ¿Okay? Para encontrar o para saber que yo había perdido, había olvidado mi tarjeta de crédito. That's right? Yes. I had forgotten. Yo había olvidado. Forget, forgot, forgotten. Number 6, John.
When we arrived at the station, the train had already left.
Okay, pay attention to the pronunciation. When we arrived, okay?
Arrived.
This verb is arrive.
Arrived.
It's past, arrived, with a T at the end, arrived. When we arrived at the station, the train had already left. Okay, the train had already left. And I think that's the correct one. But I'm going to explain to you something here. Here we have left, the word left. This left means the opposite of right. Left is the past of leave. Okay, left. Left has 2 meanings, no? Left, opposite of right, left, past of leave. In this case, we are talking about past of the verb leave. Okay, good. When we arrived at the station, the train had already left. Simple past. Okay, cuando nosotros llegamos a la estación. And here, past perfect. Past perfect. And already, remember. El already es muy utilizado con esta estructura gramatical. Had already left. Ya había partido, ya había salido, ya había abandonado, ya se había ido. Okay? Cuando llegamos a la estación, el tren ya había partido, ya había salido. Okay, that's okay. So, guys, that's all for today. Remember that when we study some grammar tenses, some grammar structures, it's not so funny, not so easy. Sometimes it's very complex. When we are going to make a sentence, a separate sentence using, for instance, past perfect, it's very easy. But when we have to choose between past simple and past perfect, it's not so easy. As you can see in these sentences, ¿no? Recordemos que estas estructuras gramaticales, esas clases así cuando hablamos de gramática no son tan sencillas. Y si nosotros lo tomamos así como el ejercicio que hicimos primero, que les digo a ustedes, bueno, hagan una oración con el verbo. Fácil, ¿cierto? Facilito porque uno dice la estructura, uno dice el had, el nombre, el had, el verbo pasado participio, complemento, listo. Easy. Piece of cake. Pero ya cuando tenemos ejemplos como esto o ejercicios como este donde tenemos que escoger de las dos opciones, vemos que en algunas ocasiones decimos, no, pero acá me sirve había salido o me sirve salió, ¿cierto? Hasta determinado punto, las dos son posibles, pero una es más correcta que la otra, entonces ahí ya se vuelve un poco más compleja la situación en cuanto a este uso de estos tiempos. Okay, guys, so that's all for today. See you next Wednesday at 11 p.m. I am still grading some videos. I have not finished the grading process, but tomorrow I will finish that. Ya he estado calificando videos, me faltan unos poquitos. En el transcurso del día de mañana ya terminaré el video. Es para que ya el sábado pueden mirar con toda certeza que van a encontrar su nota de la actividad 3 del video y la respectiva realimentación. Hey guys, so see you next Wednesday. Bye bye.
Bye bye,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. See you.